Now we are discussing about mist. So in saponification after means once the soap is prepared, we are using in the cleaning purpose. At that time, what happened that we are discussing with only mist, right? So here when soap molecules dissolved in the water means once you added the soap in water, ultimately soap is able to easily having connection with water molecules. That simply we call as dissolve. Means soap is simply dissolved in the water. Then when dissolved in the water, that particular soap particle, it is simply acting like a electrolyte. Means it is able to pass the electricity. Right? Means soap water is best example for electrolyte. Same thing written. Then soap solution is a colloidal solution. Already in 9th class we discussed. When particles of particular two components, one is solute, another one is solvent, right? So here we have solute and solvent. What are solute, what are solvent, that we have to discuss now. So here soap particles simply we call as dispersion phase. Dispersion phase means that should be dissolved. So that we call solute in our general condition. Means the particle size is little bit more. Almost it is more than 100 nanometers. 100 nanometers. Then here large quantity of component is water. For that we call as dispersion medium. Means that should be dissolving. So the combination of dispersion phase and dispersion medium is simply called as a colloidal solution. Colloidal solution. Then this particular dispersion phase and dispersion medium is considered as a colloidal solution. After few seconds, simply whatever the soap particles are there, they are able to come to close or they are able to get a gathering. So once the soap particles are gathering in the water, so that simply we call the aggregating, means gathering of soap particles in the water we call as mist. See the condition. The middle one, if you consider like a water molecule, remaining all whatever the spokes like structure is there, that we call as soap particles. So the complete figure we consider as micelle. So simply micelle is the aggregated soap particles in water. It is in three-dimensional. Right? So based on this, we can easily to understood how to a soap makes clean the clothes or dirty things. Right? Understood? We are discussing about the cleansing action of soap. How a soap can clean the dirty things. That we have to discuss now. Take a beaker. In that we have to fill with water. Add a pinch of a spoon of surf or detergent in the water. You have to shake well. Right? Then ultimately we can able to get the foam. Then after that we can able to soak anything, any dirty cloth in the particular soap solution. So here I take a soap solution and we soak the particular cloth with the dirty, right? Then what happened? Simply just before we discussed, micelle is created in the water. When soap is dissolved in the water, ultimately micelle is created. It is the aggregation or gathering of soap particles in three-dimensional shape that we discussed. So same thing is prepared. Then with soak of cloth, ultimately what happened? For that, here we have to see. So already we discussed soap particle or what is the formula of soap? Just we discussed R COONA. That was we discussed. Here R indicates alkyl. Here alkyl is C17H35. COO minus Na plus, because sodium is positive charge and COO is having negative charge. So this particular charge is having a specified name in the cleaning action of soap, right? So what are the C17H35 is there, we call as hydrocarbon end. Hydrocarbon end. That should be having name as hydrophobic end. Means it never attached to the water. Phobic means fear. Means it is not reaching to the water particle side. This one is always able to attach to the dirty particles. Hydrophobic means it is not attaching to the water. But attaching to whom? It is attaching to the dirty particle. So same thing I can dirty things. Then whatever the COO minus is there, that particular end we call as a hydrophilic end. Means it is ready to attach with the water molecule. So this one is attached to the water. Right? So when soak a particular cloth in the soap solution, whatever the hydrocarbon end is there, it is able to attach with the dirty particle. Then remaining, whatever the minus ends are there, that we call as hydrophilic end, ultimately it is attached with the water molecule. Then ultimately it is able to remove. Once the particles are removed, due to their size is bigger, that should be settled down. Right? So after cleaning off particular cloths, you can able to get a solid material in the soap solution. That is, dirty particles along with the mystery particles are soap particles. So this is the method of cleansing action of soap. Especially this condition is very important. Just you have to think and understand. Right, children?